Hello everyone and welcome to Penguin Plays House of Iron 4 with the La Résistance DLC. So then, I have gotten the key ahead of time, about a week ahead of time. I'm going to have the first episodes coming out a few days before the release of the DLC at, I believe, midnight my time. It's like 8 a.m. Stockholm time, but midnight my time. So if you are seeing it, you are seeing this then. So then, La Résistance, it first off has intelligence now. We have intelligence agencies that we can create. All of that, they have redone how you do intel. So now we can see a little bit more of other countries and organize it a little bit better and go out and find them and do all of that. Let's see. I think spy plane should be in here somewhere. There they are. Scout planes, 1936 scout planes, to see just a little bit more of the tactical side of things. It's too bad they didn't have water planes, what's the word for it, float planes, that would go with the improved airplane catapults that you would actually have to supply to the ships. A bit unfortunate for there, but I can understand just not wanting to do that, because then you would have to already have one DLC to have a feature from this DLC. You'd have to have two DLC features. I can understand that, but in general, La Résistance, it's all about intel, it's all about France, Spain, Portugal, and we are playing as Spain as per the channel vote, because I put out a vote of which side of the Civil War I should be playing for my first game, and they picked the nationalists. And then I picked which sub-faction, because my god, does Spain have a lot of sub-factions. Look at this focus tree. They really... They really wanted to show off how big it was with this big old gap right here. So in the vote, by I think 65% or something, even among a three-way vote, it was the Carlists, the Bourbon Dynasty Carlists that have been chosen. So we'll be doing Supremacy of the Communion down through this. It's quite an interesting situation, because we can actually read about here with Carlism. In 1830, King Ferdinand the Seventh promulgated the Pragmatic Sanction and made his daughter, the future Isabel II, heir presumptive. This act removed his brother Infante Carlos from the line of succession, and so upon the king's death, supporters of the Infante Carlos ignited a series of civil wars, uniting under the banner of Carlism and fighting for the reinstatement of the Salic line of succession. A few centuries later, the Carlist movement is still very much alive, and its militias, called Requertes, train unceasingly in preparation for a time where they will once more be needed to defend Christianity and champion the return of the rightful king. 100 years in the making, and the king is coming back. It's the return of the king, boys. But then there's also, in this new, there's France with their new tree. You can see it's a wide boy. It is a wide tree. Also, the zoomable function on focus tree is very useful. So in here, I think if you go to the far right reaches, you can bring in, yeah, there's Orléans, there's Legitimists, and the Third Empire under Napoleon. All good. I think the Legitimist faction, Alphonse I, that is a potential heir that we could actually have as well, because a thing about the Carlists is that their leader is about to die. I think he dies in 1937 with no heir, so we'll eventually have to choose a new heir, and it's in here somewhere. Restore the monarchy. So that is Spanish monarchy restored, or dictator flag. Now here it is. Settle the succession question. That is going to be something we'll have to deal with. Now in the Civil War, when we finally get that going, we're going to have to launch our own little rebellion inside of the nationalists, a war within a war, an uprising within an uprising. That's for us. We will go for a great Spain, for fascism and unaligned. Fledgling Second Republic has failed its duties to protect religion, family, and property. As the left beleaguers our Christian civilization, the Confederación Española de Derechas Autonomous will stand in defense and give Spain true unity and new spirit. Parliament will submit to the will of the people, and we will eliminate it, indeed. As for my army, we got a couple of problems here. We got some military disloyalty, so I can't get military leaders, or I'd have to pay a massive premium for it. Cannot train new units, disband units, or edit the units. So they're in revolt against us, which makes sense because we are the Republic of Spain right now, under Manuel Azaña. We also have political violence, so stability is down, and we can't assign any ministers or laws. And we have national strikes, so our stability is down, our construction speed and output of factories is minus 10%. So we're not doing too hot. So I was thinking of maybe building that up. Nah, we need to build up the very far north in Asturias and Leon, like the areas that I know that we are going to revolt from. As for my armies, you might as well just put them into one big blob. And I guess just have them up here in the north as good as you can. Who do we got? We got Mohammed Mezanin, and that's nationalist sympathies. You have nationalist sympathies. Gonzalo Quipo de Llano. Juan. Yeah. Wait a minute, is that an umlaut over a U? How do I pronounce that? I have a feeling this guy might be Basque or something. That doesn't look Spanish to me. We got a lot of good portraits out of this. We got Francisco Franco, obviously, and Emilio Mola. Artem Jola. Let's see, who do we want? I guess we can just put Muhammad on it. Muhammad will handle the situation just fine. Then, as for what we need to build, I'm thinking, because the war is going to come hot and ready very soon, we just need to get our production up and running. It's going to be basically entirely based land war. And you guys can move, right? There's nothing against you moving. Yeah, okay, you can move. Yeah, just get them into the north, even though they're supposed to be like looking after these islands and whatnot. Oh, that reminds me. Occupied territories, they now have civilian governments that we have to look after. So they have their own little resistance strength and all that. We got the Kingdom of Morocco in Ceuta here. Equatorial Guinea is all the way down here in this territory. And we have the Sahrawi Arab Democratic Republic, I think that says. It's a very long name. You can choose different things that we can do. Civilian is the default, so minus 50%. I don't know if required garrisons minus 50%, damage to garrisons minus 25%, and resistance target minus 10%. And also they won't grow, but you can do other things. But that'll lower compliance. I don't know how important compliance is exactly, and not at this moment at least. You can also do intelligence. I can create an intelligence agency, but I have a feeling that my tag of the Republic of Spain will not be the same tag, so I think I'll just hold off on that. And there's the navies, but I'll just leave the navies as they are. Pretty decent navy, because they got, 2 battleships starting out. Most nations do not have battleships. I'll just let it go from here. Let all the boys come up here. Don't worry about coastline. Just worry about, Bilbao will not... Oh, wait, Asturias is a very long province. But Bilbao is a part of País Vasco. So specifically, Bilbao. Because they usually go for the Republic, of which Navarra will probably join as well, so... Who knows? Maybe best switch them back and forth. Get all of my planes together. The Great Spain. You guys just come together right now. Hand over the Setter campaign chest. We have ample funds remaining after our electoral campaign. In the event of the Parliament rejecting our voice, we must prepare for its elimination. We'll hand over the campaign chest to the Confederación Española de Derechos Autónomos, to the enlightened parts of the military, and they may prepare for an uprising against the left. La izquierda. Is that even the word for left? I forget. I honestly forget. It's like derecha and izquierda, I think. Spanish election on 1936. Despite the massive election campaign for the Spanish Confederation. Oh god. Española Confederación de something Autónoma. This is it. Autonomous rights. The left-wing Popular Front formed by the Spanish Socialist Workers' Party and the Republican left, with the aid of the anarchists, communists, and trade unionists. Oh, those dang Cindies. They are coming, which appears to have won in the 1936 elections. illustrating the heavily divided Spanish political landscape. The Popular Front leads in the popular votes seems to be far more narrow than the comfortable lead in seats would indicate. Whichever new government is formed under the leadership of President Manuel Azaña in the days and weeks ahead, it'll deal with increasing alienation and possible political right. And hostile political right, not possible. We are there, we're not possible, we are inevitable. Rather than solve the political violence and societal, we live in one, unrest that grips our country, it therefore seems likely that the recent elections results have only served to exacerbate it. Unlocks expand garrison control on map decisions, allowing to expand national influence in states. Only states that have total national garrison control upon the start of the Civil War will begin the control and leadership. Oh, dear Lord. Okay. Hola, mi amigos. ¿Qué tal? Select which state you want to manage the influence of. Primo de Rivera's speech. Political assassination. Ooh. Sway military leadership. Ooh, the inevitable civil war, and we are on the backside of it. Secure Guardia de Asalto. What is this? Upon the start of the war, gain 10 poorly trained infantry battalions, and the Republicans have 5 trained. Okay. Concessions to the left. Select what state you want to manage. Okay, well, I want to look after the north. Madrid can just stay in their lane, I guess. This is specifically for, nationalists, right? Expand influence of the Valladolid garrison. What? Hey. Yeah, start with Valladolid, and I think it's a good central location, right? Anything else, though? How long does that take? 14 days? Okay. Primo de Rivera's speech is fascism and remove 36 days from mission military plot. Which is, our preparations to overthrow the government are underway, but to ensure that we do not suffer a repeat of the failed 1932 coup attempt, we must ensure that we have enough support from the people before launching our coup. The timing must be perfecto. So, this will push it back by 36 days, a month. Political assassination. Lose stability. Activate for 37 days. Sway leadership. And then suppress the strikes. Let's start with Primo de Rivera's speech. We don't want to show our hand a little too quickly. And just allow things to go. Where my Air Force at? Well, my Air Force at? I don't think we have anyone down here or anything. I think this is the entire Air Force. Indeed it is. So we're fine. We can just... None of you are any different planes. Okay. Good to know. I hope these units don't just end up where I left them. You go to Coruna as well. And then what else? Well, we're trying to make sure that these... Hello there. What is happening? Concessions to the left. Has not completed. Will report if country is not Spain. Why would any of that happen? Spanish Civil War has begun. 1936 elections were held. Okay. You, 6 days. I want to get minimal support everywhere before going too deep, 2 balls deep. So yeah, you're good. I have 15. Not getting a lot of political power here. I guess secure the north. Leaving Navarra isolated would probably be fine. So you, let's see. Current nationalists control a garrison. Yeah, just start by spreading out everywhere using 10s. I think that'll do fine. But then concessions to the left. Adds 15 days to the military plot. Oof. Hand over the sea. Ooh! Look at that, 200. Negotiates with Carlist support. Our cause are allies, but we need to reach out. The anti-clerical sentiments in the left has antagonized the Carlists, who have long been preparing the confrontation with the Republic. Should we gain the support, the uprising must be strengthened. 5 well-trained units with 3 infantry battalions. I mean, that's just a regiment. They're not very good. These units will be moved in the Civil War conclusion if Spain has not become Carlist. Interesting. Sip. So those must be the Recretas, or whatever they're called. It's Requetes. Requetes. That sounds about right. I can't do multiple of these at once, though. We're improving influence elsewheres. I don't know if we're gonna... I guess we can get a little bit of over Madrid. But let's just make sure I keep trying to click on the button instead of the right place. So we have 200 days to finish this. And we can also get some more tech. Radio is more important because radio really helps, although that would give us equal advantages. Peanut butter speech or war support. Do we want to lower? I don't know if we need that exactly. I don't know if we necessarily need that, but we can have a political assassination. We gain war support, but that doesn't really help our situation. Making ourselves more fascist kind of helps, but at the same time, we're not going to be fascist. We are going to be a non-aligned, so maybe a political assassination, throw one of those out. And deal with things as they come. Just keep securing the North. We will be the nation of the North. And you resign disloyal leaders. Influence challenge in Asturias garrison. Oh, our influence is being challenged. Reduce nationalism. Oh, they're challenging me. They dare challenge my authority. That'll remove one of them. Dang. Secure Guardia de Asalto. Well, I can't really stop that. They dare challenge my authority. Army of Africa and you. Spanish Civil War must already begin. So, Army of Africa. Indeed, indeed. You. Can't stop you, I guess. No, I could double down in Asturias. Though I guess I just spent 20 when it doesn't matter? Question mark? It's like, no, you cannot kick me out of this province. How dare you? Like I said, we need to focus on making sure we got the... I'd like to get down to Zaragoza. Make sure we have some army there. Probably doing this wrong, but we are just pushing them back, Dispersed industry, that sounds about right. Political assassination is almost done, and then another De Riviero speech. Throw another one of those out. The military plot is now 130 days away. Opposition, they training a youth corps. Almost through with Burgos. Secure northerns. Nationalists will begin civil war and control these provinces along the garrison. These is at least weak. Thank you. That's what I have. But they keep trying to kick me out of Asturias. You cannot kick me out of Asturias. How dare you? I mean, if you want to keep putting your points into Asturias, I'll just go elsewhere, I guess. I'll just let you finish. And I need to start doing like Extremadura and elsewheres. Also, yeah, so I can surround... Yeah, you go that way. Just barely start handling them. Select place to influence. They kicked us out of here again. Influence has been challenged in Asturias. Maybe we just leave Asturias for now and go there. Because all these will need to be at least weak. Because we are securing the north. And then... What is this? Francisco Franco becomes a nationalist. And then unify. Well, I do want him. But not at the cost of my nation. Can I secure another place? Yes, no, maybe so. We're expanding our garrisons. Just need to... 70 days? Okay, yeah, we need to throw out another Primo de Rivera speech. Suppress the strikes. Do you... You move 36 days as well. You go for Asturias. And... Oh, hello. Ah, look at that. Expand these garrisons. They are all good to go. Including in Navarra. Good. Good. So now I need to work down this way. And I also need to get the Asturias garrison back under our control. So we have the north, but I could really use... I got Salamanca. Could really use some of the ones down here. We are 51 days away from the military plot. I don't know if this is going well. I don't think it is. So what's this? You, upon the Civil War, Francisco Franco becomes a nationalist field marshal. Or San Pico. Well, I don't want the phalanx. I want to actually fight the phalanx, so I'll go con Pequinto. Oh, wait, I can do the thing. So you should be locked in on my side. You should be, at least. I could continue down. I could go there in Aragon, but they're pretty locked in. You should be on my side, so if I go here, could focus specifically on the Basque Country, but I think I can go this way. Try to go there. Maybe get out of Bilbao. And then... okay, it's 1937. No, it's 1936 right now, but that's a 1936 tech. Try to get that. They're going for concessions. We're going for a speech. I think I should go into suppress the strikes right after, because they're going to concessions to make it happen a bit sooner. Oh, damn. Spanish Civil War. It's much too soon for my liking. My national Spain is small. It's not... we have troops in there, though. That's good. That's good. We have troops... I mean, that's a pretty good national Spain for the north. It's not terrible. Select nations to manage. We're past that at this point. Fascism on the rise. No. No fascism on the rise. We didn't handle it in the best way. We also have... Ooh! Hey, it's those guys. Nice. Requieta, as well as División del Ejército Africano. Ooh, those are good divisions. Brigada de Infantería, this is small, not very good. I cannot train Carlistas. Not very good either. And I cannot train you, but I can definitely train... I can definitely train you, but we don't really have a lot of... Yeah, we don't have a lot going for us. Do that, and this will have to do. I don't care anything about this Navy stuff. In fact, I should probably just get rid of these heavy cruisers, because heavy cruisers are kind of trash. Kind of trashy, if I'm going to be honest. Now, from my positions, okay, just looking at things. You, get off your position. What I need, okay, how about first off, Requietas. First off, how about these troops here? They should form an army. You from the inside. Didn't really get anyone, but we already have a lot. Ooh, we have phalangists. And we have Carlists. I want my Carlists in positions of power, the phalangists less so. And I do not yet have Francisco Franco. Also, let's see. I could, now that... Ugh! Jose San Giorgio. Ugly man. Create agency. Don't have enough civilian factories to create an agency, so we are through there. You. Well, you just look after... I don't know. Over here. But you guys, boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. I want you in my room. We'll spend the night together from now until forever. You guys, I would like your support in these trying times, but sadly, I'll not be able to do much. Oh, hello there. There's the Army of Africa right here. Now, oh, we got the Navy. The whole Navy is on our side, so we got naval superiority, I would say. That's good. That's useful. But I think I'm going to save the beginning of the Civil War for the next video. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys then. Bye-bye.